And kind of like with fatigue, it's not a one size fits all, right? The level of risk, like we can all be exposed to different levels of stress and all have different varying effects on us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've all got different tolerances. And I suppose the other thing is that, you know, we've all got different things going on outside of work that also impact our level of tolerance for what goes on at work. So, you know, if our brain is a cup, once it's full, that's when we get overloaded and we start to experience that distress. So factors outside of work contribute to the cup just as much as factors inside of work, and we can only compartmentalise so much.
Yeah. It's interesting, right? Like that sometimes comes up when I'm talking with organisations, and they'll say, well, look, no, mental health, that's the individual's problem. If they're doing something stressful outside of work because they've got relationship issues or, you know, a child with problems or something like that, you know, they're bringing that to work. That's not our responsibility. But then I would counter that with, well, what happens if someone had, you know, frail bones or, you know, existing muscle issue, right? Would you just go, oh, that's your problem, so we're not going to actually try and help you out at work by designing work that isn't going to exacerbate the issue that you've already got?
Yeah, absolutely. And if I think about my own experiences, you know, when I've had things happen outside of work and, you know, fairly significant traumatic issues outside of work, the response that my employer has had has been, well, take whatever time off you need, come back when you're ready. And even once I'm back at work, the workload has been adjusted for me to be able to do what I can, and recognising that, you know, when I've got the capacity, I'm going to build back up and probably be more committed and more loyal to that organisation because they've been there and they've been supportive and responsive to what was going on outside of work. So it really does make a big difference. I think, you know, if I'd been working somewhere that didn't respond the way that they did, then I would have absolutely developed depression, no doubt about that. Burnout, I probably would have become unemployed, all sorts of things. So it really does make a huge difference.
Yeah. So really, a lot of it comes down to treating other people as we want to be treated ourselves, right? As another human, right? Rather than a piece of machinery.